Hello, everyone. Gonna add some banners. Is everybody seeing the banner? Show this one. That's my Cash App. Donate. Much appreciated. Hello, Richard. How you doing? How you doing? I'm here to basically talk about, it seems that, some internet tough guys, they want to basically mess with somebody on the internet that has problems. Now, I did say in the previous stream, I did use the word deformed in the previous stream. I'm sorry for saying that, but I'm not politically correct a lot of times. But I meant well. I meant, I wasn't trying to insult nobody. I support Michelle. I do not like anyone being bullied. I don't like bullies. I think bullies are scumbags. You're a big, tough person picking on someone on the internet. Just like when you're a kid, you're a big, tough person picking on a smaller person who can't defend themselves. You piece of garbage. Some tough guy thinks he's tough to pick on smaller, weaker people. Piece of garbage. And now we got this cowardly type of bullying on the internet, this trolling innocent people, good people. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That's what I don't like. Now, I've made a meme. All right, I've made a meme about, Michelle, saying I support Michelle. I don't like bullies. I don't like them. You know how I deal with a bully. How you doing, Eric Undani? How you doing? All right. Cowards. You're a bunch of cowards. How you doing, Philly? You're messing with people that are just half blind, who accidentally put out their IP address. You're messing with defenseless. I don't like that one bit. I don't tolerate that kind of crap. I'm a fair-minded man. I don't believe that you should pick on the weak. You're not a tough guy because you pick on the weak. You're a coward. Bullies are cowards. Thank you, Angeline. Thank you. Yeah, but you know what I did to a bully. I made him think twice. I have no respect for bullies. No respect for people who like to push people around. You're a coward in my mind, and you deserve to get your ass kicked. So I tell these trolls, try it with me. Because I'm not afraid of you. You're a bunch of cowards hiding behind a screen. I could probably toss all of you around in one sitting. In real life. I'm doing well, Rick. Well, thank you. I have a lot of Canadian friends. That's how I see things. Now, I have a meme that I made for her. I guess I'll have to put it up in the community page. I'm having trouble putting up in the slides. So then consider yourself lucky, Seabreeze. But remember what I did to my neighborhood bully. I knocked him unconscious. Sent him to the hospital. He looked at me quite differently in the courtroom. Quite differently. Not a good thing. LC, not a good thing. Here's the thing about me you don't understand. I'm strong. I wasn't always. But I am not, will not ever mess with people. Online or offline. I'm not a troll and I'm not a bully. I don't do those things. Some trolls, Seabreeze. Some trolls. They're messing with the streams. She's very upset. You know what I should do? I should, if I could, but I don't have the right wall for it. I put up a 2x4 on my wall if I didn't have drywall and I didn't live in an apartment. I put up a 2x4 right up on my wall and I call it the bully smasher. I write it with the permanent marker, bully smasher. You know, I think I got no respect for bullies. None. I don't know him, Airgun Johnny. I don't know him. That's the thing. I don't know who these people are. I just heard about this. So you can't expect me to know about who they are, what's going on. It's the internet, anonymity. I totally agree with that. She doesn't deserve that. Yeah, well, Michelle's half blind. So she accidentally put out her IP address out there. And the trolls have been shutting down her streams for a while. It's similar to what happened to me. The trolls somehow got into my IP address until I changed it and put like and then I put up my my VPN. So that's what they're doing. And they did the same thing with me. These trolls tried the same tricks with me. I don't know what evil person gets off on hurting people in any way.
Hey, Justin. Yeah, guys, what happened was what? So guys, what happened was,
there we go.
When I met Michelle, okay, this shit was going on, but they were there and they were doing all this crap, whatever. They had her channel.
Yeah.
The day I realized that she was being tortured by this was the day she called me up. She explained to me, she's like, I can't make it stop. She's like, my channel's the only thing I have. She's explaining all this stuff to me, and she goes, "Can you help me?" I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck am I going to help this woman? The only thing I could do, right, is help her do a show. I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know if anyone was going to care. All I knew is that I liked this woman, and I thought she had an amazing show. All right, and she wanted to change it. And I put a lot of time and effort with this woman, and I saw her become this like really, really happy person from this miserable fucking piece of shit, right, to a completely changed human being. All right. And it took a little time, and everyone came over there, supported her. Everybody helped out over there. It was awesome.
I get
and now
that.
What's going on, okay, is we're back to square one with her. All right. The depression has sunk in. And someone asked me today about her. And guys, listen, I've never seen her medication. I don't know if she's a depressed
And
woman.
these people should feel so good about doing this to another human being.
Right. And
do they really feel good about themselves doing this?
No.
Do they have any sense of shame?
So this is the thing. Even if she was a depressed person and she was on medication, this is who they're doing it to, guys. This is what I'm trying to say. Please go, and if you can contact Michelle, show support to her, leave a comment in the comments section, be supportive of her, let her know that you like her, because her one big question was, how come people hate me? And she's not talking about the people here that are here supporting her. She's talking about these people that she doesn't even fucking know that are bothering her nonstop. And I'm not talking about calling her names or whatever. Now they're like DDoSing her and all this stuff. They're making it impossible for her to do the one thing that she has. It's the only thing. Right? She's got that and Rusty. All right, guys, I'm telling you, I promise you. That's all she's got.
Oh man. No, that's enough. I think you can go now. I think you need to go. No, Michelle was born with a genetic condition. Okay, I didn't, there's there's a difference between Michelle's condition and choosing to be like that. You know?
So, okay, for Brian, I'll tell you this, Brian. All right. Brian's saying Noodles, it's unconfirmed that's true. All right. The last time I was over, not the last time, but I think it was around Thanksgiving. She has a phone in her apartment, right? She somehow muted it, but I heard it buzzing. And it buzzed all night, guys. They were calling her all night. All night, and the phone calls don't stop. All right, even when she wasn't live streaming, they were calling her house. Somebody's obsessed with this woman. Somebody, and for someone to say, well, they're not confirmed, it's not confirmed DDoS, I wouldn't put it past them. If they're calling every fucking 2 minutes, I mean, come on, dude.
Well, I would put it this way.
The landline, Brian, the landline.
Now, I'm not politically correct about things, and maybe I say things that are a little bit more straight to the point. You know, I don't like political correctness personally. You know, soft language. You know that. I understand Michelle has genetic problems. So there's a big difference. Now, it has been no secret that I have not been a supporter of anything rainbow or alphabet or anything transformer ever for personal reasons and religious reasons, you know. But I'm a fair-minded man, you know, a fair-minded person. I don't like bullies. I don't like, someone who thinks that they can pick on smaller people. I consider those people cowards, you know.
They're beyond cowards. I mean, Justin, I don't know who raised these people, but whoever did a terrible, terrible job. Terrible job. Maybe they were raised by alcoholics. Maybe they were raised by vicious homosexuals. Maybe they were molested by vicious homosexuals. We don't know. But whoever influenced these people in life did a horrible, horrible, horrible job because they don't care. They don't care. They have
I may be a little, but here's the thing. I care about protecting the innocent. I care about, I don't think the strong should prey on the weak ever. You know?
On the wire, I called this, man. I called it. They did it to Seasons. They did it to Leo. They did it to. You want to know the one thing that I always said about Leo was that this woman could take a kick in the face, man. She didn't give a shit, you know. And you know what she cared about? You know what she cared about? She cared about getting in between. This says a lot about this woman too, by the way. You know, you guys are gonna fucking all you haters out there of Leo. You know, you want to know what drove this woman away? Because she didn't want to get in between someone else's relationship with another woman.
Yeah.
What a great lady Leo is. Leo's a great lady.
I hear you. But the point is that I have made a meme in support of a meme. I got a picture.
Can we see it?
Internet. I tried, but it's like I'm afraid it might slow down I've been trying to basically do it. I'll try it.
You want to send it to me and maybe I can present it?
Okay. Sure. Send it right to you right now. Oh, I forgot it. It's on my other. It's on the Chrome. It's on the Chromebook. It's not. So it's got to be presented this way, you know.
No, it's on your Chromebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take terrible pictures, by the way. With that phone. So.
This was a downloaded picture.
I'm riding
and I turned it to a meme.
I'm riding so high right now, dude. So high on this fucking cola. I drank the whole thing.
Yeah. I'll put it up in my community page. I'll put it up on my community page. You know, it's just basically a picture of her that I downloaded on my Chromebook. I just did a search, you know what I mean, for her name, and the pictures came up, you know, and I said I support Michelle. Pretty much. I wrote that on the top of the picture with the meme generator. You know.
Yeah. So what do you like about Michelle? Do you even watch Michelle?
No, I don't. It's not even a matter of like or dislike. I just don't want to see innocent people getting involved. I don't know her that well, but at the same time, I do have a sense of fairness. You know, I do have a sense. I have a deep disdain for anyone who would basically take advantage of innocent people. I have a deep disdain for those type of people, and they make me sick.
Can we talk about the things you guys might have in common?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're both on the spectrum, right?
Okay.
All right. You were both bullied online, targeted online. You know, is there any way to maybe possibly reach out to other people with Asperger's to maybe make them aware of this, or maybe whatever the hell you got, Alzheimer's or whatever?
We're not a big community, but I know somebody we've been working together to help raise awareness of autism. You know, he's from the UK. He's from Wales. He's Welsh.
Hey, Michelle. Michelle's here right now. Slingshot.
That's awesome, Michelle. I don't like bullies, and I don't. And what they're doing to you is wrong. It's just wrong.
Okay, Brian. I'll check it right now.
Yeah. How you doing, Chad? Andrew, I don't tolerate disrespect on my channel. You can get booted real fast, Andrew. I check your stride. You know what I mean? Watch it. I'm gonna give you one chance. See, I'm not Dave. I don't play that kind of troll shit on my channel. You know that, Dave. You know how fast someone can get booted out of my channel?
Brian, I sent it to her already. She has it. His
feed is getting garbled by the trolls. Well, you can take legal action.
Yeah, Michelle. Listen, the point of this, Michelle, is we want to show you that we all support you.
Right, you're gonna go.
People love you.
You're gonna go.
Well, who's saying? What did they say?
I don't tolerate this kind of crap on my channel. So
who's saying what?
Basically, trying to call me Justine Delaney. You know what I mean?
No. Sorry, Andrew.
You don't do that stuff on my channel, buddy.
Sorry, you just snap your fingers. You got to snap your fingers when you get.
I think it's time for you to go.
Congratulations, Andrew. You were the first one to get booted, Andrew. With that. Wow. Congratulations. Andrew S. is a big time supporter of Michelle Marie Dalene. That's why we don't want to block him, but you know.
He's been removed for now.
We'll unblock you, Andrew, after the show. I'm sorry, Andrew. We didn't know. This guy's very touchy, Andrew.
It's not that I'm touchy. After what happened with Botter, I don't deal with trolls anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had developed a zero tolerance policy for trolls. You know what I mean?
So, Michelle, we're here to support you, Michelle. We all love you. We know this is a big deal for you not to go live or not to do a live stream, Michelle. All right. We love you, Michelle. We miss you. Okay. Justin misses you. He loves you so much.
What? I don't. Well, I know I've never watched her show, but I do care the fact that she's being bullied. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know. But being honest, I don't know her that well. But maybe if I get to know her, I don't know. But
Well,
you have allies.
Michelle, would you be interested in me bringing Slingshot Warrior to the Snow Queen Palace for an in-studio interview? Michelle, I think that would be good for you too. I think you should do an in-stream. Oh, I'm sorry, not whatever.
I like
An
this
interview.
one. Well, I like this one, man. So I'll put it up there.
What?
That's the wrong one. There we go. Now, I used somebody used to use Andrew as a message to all of us. Don't F around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell Michelle how much you love her and you want to, like.
Well, I would say that I care that she's been attacked. I don't know her that well, Dave. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I knew her. I knew her a few times. If I got to know her, we could be friends. I don't know, but I never really followed her show or nothing.
And friends love each other. That's my point. Friends love.
I don't know her that well, Dave.
All right.
You know, but I will say this: I'm a fair-minded man, and I don't like when things like this happen to good people. You know. And that's all I can do.
Guys, make sure that's the real Michelle Marie Dalene up there. That might be a fake one. The one that says having you in my life, Noodles, has been very toxic. Can someone get on that? It's a fake MMD. Get rid of it. Get rid of the fake MMD. This is the bullshit that we don't want to fucking deal with over here.
About that. Yeah, about that. Well, I think she tried to do that, and they're not really helping her. You know, isn't that right?
You know what it is, dude. She had these pretty good people over there. I thought they were funny, right? And the whole time they were just trolling her. And it's sad because the woman really thought that they were her friends, and now they're doing this shit. You know, screw you guys. Screw you.
Sounds like some evil stuff, you know. I don't. Sounds like evil kind of, like stab you in the back kind of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this isn't even in a bully. This isn't even like bullying. This is basically like, stabbing someone in the back.
No, it's stabbing someone in the front, Justin. That's what they're doing. They're stabbing in the front, and they're smiling and laughing and saying, ha, 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 but they're poking her just a little bit so she'll bleed, you know? It's so dirty. It's so dirty.
And it's so not right. Now, I support her. I'm going to say I've only met her a few times. I haven't followed her channel really that well, you know. I've been on her panel a few times. I don't know her that well.
But you love her.
Well, I'll say that I basically I will stand up for anyone who's being bullied or being stabbed in the back, you know.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about this, guys? You know, I always give Paul and Skynet props for what they did. I thought the show was fabulous with them, but I'm going to call them out on this. They knew who was doing this to Michelle, and they never opened up their fucking mouths or told that person to stop or anything like that. They never got it to stop.
Oh, Screaming Jay. Now, Screaming Jay, I'm going to tell you this right now. Keep playing with me. This is not Dave's channel. I don't put up with this bullshit. And I keep telling you, this ain't Dave's channel, Screaming Jay.
Yeah.
You don't talk to me like that on my channel. Ever. Disrespect will not be tolerated.
And this is what they do. They come in here and they try to ruin all this shit. It's like get the fuck out of here, man.
You've been banned. And I tell him, this is not Dave's channel where he puts up with this. I do not. You know what I mean? They know that they have to show me respect when they come into my stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Disrespect is not tolerated here. You know what I mean? I don't really care about it, but after what happened, I used to tolerate it a little bit. But after what happened with Botter, I don't tolerate it at all. You know? I dropped the hammer. You know what I mean? Okay, there's.
All right. First of all, I am the real Michelle Marie Dalene. You timed out in the side chat. I was really there, and your stupid goddamn mods even use that option to track the person's channel.
Michelle, you said I was very toxic.
Well, what kind of upset me a bit when the guy couldn't even bother to verify that I was the real Michelle Marie Dalene, and everybody said I was a fake.
Well, did you say that I made your life very toxic?
No, I'm not. I didn't see it made me very toxic. I'm just saying this is the person that timed me out made me very angry.
Oh.
Even though I said I was the real Michelle Marie Dalene, everybody thought I was the fake one. This is the reason why we need those stupid checkmark programs. So let me see what Frontier told me. They said we will not update the dhcpd.com file to give you a new IP address associated with your router's MAC address. I don't know. Yeah, they said they package it with the bundles. When they give out the routers, they have assigned every single router a new IP address. Okay? In advance. So that means that they would have to go ahead. And then whatever IP address that they will resend me, that means that router, they can't sell it to somebody else.
Michelle, is there any way you could turn up your gain? Michelle, can you turn up your gain?
I can turn up my gain. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Let me do that, okay? Settings. Volume. Everybody mentions me about that. Gain. Let's make sure. The speed, audio. Okay. Is that loud enough for you? Oh my god, my ears.
Yeah.
Is that too loud? Yeah, I think that's too loud, Michelle.
That's good.
I know it is.
Okay.
Is that loud enough now for
That's
you?
perfect. That's perfect. That's good. So, Michelle, tell us what's going on with your show now. You're gonna take a couple days off to recoup.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple days off. Because Noodles. Oh, I can tell you right now. Is that better now? I got the volume back to where it normally should be. I'm glad that people are rallying behind me, but the thing is the people that I need to reach are people that know how to navigate with Frontier and get them to do what they need to do, which is two things, and one can fix the other. One, get the goddamn fiber optic cables in the ground. Which, if we had the fiber optic cable here, we would have 256 megabits per second down, megabits per second up symmetrical, which means despite all the DDoS attempts, they would have very low impact on the internet. Okay? So why aren't they fixing that?
Well, Michelle, so people are wondering, why aren't you going live? What's the problem?
Every time I go live on
SlingshotWarrior
YouTube,
loves it.
every time I go live on YouTube, some cretin keeps doing a ping flood to my router. I have the complete firewall logs that shows the excessive ping floods during the Friday night 3 o'clock show that were being done from a variety of services, including those that don't even have a proper IANA fully qualified domain name. Then I got people telling me that I don't know my axe from a hole in the ground, despite the fact I've been working with computers since 1977, especially I was involved in the early years of internet development as a consumer and as a pioneer. And like I said, I've had this problem recurring over and over again for the past, 2-3 years.
Slingshot, do you have any words of encouragement for Michelle? She's going through a lot right now.
I would say that I would say that you need to. I would say that the technology. I don't know how you're going to fix this, but I think eventually you will. And I would say this is that I've had a similar problem, but I dealt with it. I guess maybe I'm a different place. I have I use my internet.
Firewall. I have I've disallowed ping floods to occur any more than one packet at a time. So if they can't knock me down with one packet from a server at a time, they'll put on more servers and more servers and more servers and more servers. I tried to install firewall filtering. Unfortunately, that had a habit of knocking off my cell phone, because then my cell phone couldn't access anything by Wi-Fi. And then when I tell the ingress is only coming in from the ether or from the WAN port, it knocked my cell phone out. Last night when I tried to view videos, I couldn't on my cell phone with the firewall changes.
So they've disrupted everything going on in your apartment.
Yeah, well, especially with the firewall changes I made, definitely disrupted everything. The thing is that what they're doing this DDoS is even when we're not live.
Yeah.
And
so, Justin, she got a lot on her plate right now. Why don't you tell her that you love her? Michelle, I love you, Michelle.
Well, I would say I support you, and that's.
If you want to come up here and see me, that'd be wonderful. But I really wish to God that your mods would stop timing me out. I don't know how I can prove I'm the real Michelle Marie Dalene in the text in the show. I did say for them to click on my channel link with the 3 dots. That's all you have to do is just click on the 3 dots. Well, I don't know what happened with
my mods. Yeah. I don't know what happened with my mods. Well, don't worry. I'll try to fix that. Look, I'm sympathetic towards your situation. I've had a similar situation. I believe that with the grace of God, you'll fix the problem. And it's not right what they're doing. I don't like anyone being bullied on the internet.
Nobody has my IP address from T-Mobile right now. That's the one thing that we got. Plus, it's got additional speed because it's 5G. But the reason why, let's see how my IP address came out in the first place. When I was running the Snow phone, and I had it tied to my dynamic host service provider, DHIS, it was obviously tied to my IP address in my router for the Snow phone. And so people that had my Snow phone or went to do a host lookup of pinkrose.dhis.org when I was live would get my actual IP address in my router. And that's
So
when
the snow phone was when she had a call-in show, Justin. She used to do a call-in show. You would
right. That
call
was
in
for
and
the show for my mods so that the mods could filter, or we're going to have them filter the chat, phone calls. In other words, calls would ring through to them,
Yeah.
and then they would then pre-screen the calls and then send them to the studio.
hey, Tiger Kitty, how are you?
How
So
you
now
doing,
that
Tiger Kitty?
people had realized that now that they had my IP address, and since I was only an ADSL2 plus bonded of 150 megabits per second up and 25 megabits per second down, so 1.5 megabits per second up and 25 megabits per second down, that's approximately. I realized that just send a ping flood to my router would be enough to knock me offline.
Well, that's a terrible thing, and I get it. I don't like what they're doing,
Before all this bullshit started, I was even able to stream fairly safely at 1080p. That's assuming
they
I
can get
didn't
a
have
sick.
Basement open at the same time.
It sounds like they get a sick appreciation. I mean, a sick, evil people tend to basically get a sick jollies off doing this. They love to. This is what we call sadists, sadistic people who love to take pleasure in the pain of others, and that's something I
Slingshot,
stand
why
against.
don't you tell Michelle Marie Dalene what you would do if you get your hands on the trolls?
Oh boy. Oh boy. A lot of these trolls.
Right now, the first
I
thing
can
is
tell you one thing right now. That they be catching hands. You know what I mean?
He says
I'll
that
put
he
it
would
that
beat
way.
up your trolls, Michelle, if he could. If they're in front of him right now, he would beat
First
them
thing
up.
we have to do is we have to do a federal indictment. We have to find out who they are, and we need to contact the Federal Bureau of Communications because this is an illegal felony. You're not even allowed to legally do this, even if you're a foreign country. And you're certainly not allowed to do it if you are an American citizen on United States soil.
So you got the law on your side.
So when I get Slingshot up there, we're gonna do a dance stream, right? Slingshot, you know how to dance?
No.
Okay, we're gonna dance. It's very easy. Michelle
I do
does a live
martial arts. That's
stream.
the only dancing I do.
Right. Well, it's going to be on Kick. Michelle does a live stream on Kick where she plays music. She gets up, she dances.
And Remember at AM 1610 on Sunday night, 7 o'clock on Kick. We play 3 hours of music and then we do the after show afterwards.
Right. Are you going to be doing it this Sunday or no?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're also having
When
our
they let
night
you
show
out,
like
Anderson.
I usually do on Friday night, 7 o'clock. Assuming the motherfuckers don't try to keep knocking me offline, but even if they do, we do record that show and then we upload it to Patreon. So
Okay.
at least that way the show will be available for people to watch. And it'll be the version that doesn't have all the bullshit associated with the garbly. You were getting garbled too. I was listening to your show earlier on my phone. Your show was getting DDoSed and garbled.
No, his computer does that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's my connection.
Fuck you, Anderson. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So now what can we do if Frontier won't change it? I don't know. Obviously, they can easily update the dhcbd.com file. But they said they won't do it because they've already assigned IP addresses to all the modems that they have in the warehouse. So all the
I would report it. I would just report it, to I would just report it to the FBI, see what they can do, Cybercrimes Division.
I did that originally, and I never got a response back from them. I did that when this first started about 2 years ago. I never got a response back from them on the Cybercrimes Division.
Michelle, Kitten Cat says, use your router to clone a new MAC address and get a new IP assigned to your DHCP.
Good idea.
It doesn't work that way. I already tried. They have it hard-coded in the DHCBD comp. I tried it release to release, and it won't work either. They have me as a static IP address.
Well,
So you
Anderson,
just
I'm
need to
glad you're
change the
not
IP
dead.
address.
Yeah,
Well, they
probably
let
died
you
months
out,
ago.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't change my MAC address
Well, it's nice
because
to
unfortunately there's no command to change my MAC address. And once I change my MAC address, it's also going to completely change it so it won't work because then it's going to authenticate under another MAC address. I can't change my MAC address. They have it locked down that way. I can't change it. They have to change it. But they won't change it. They told me they would not change it.
Why? Because it's expensive to do?
Because it's their router, and that's why they're doing that. Sure, I paid for it years ago. I paid for it, and they still have it locked down to their service. And they won't adapt it. Because they said, well, it's been working fine for you for years. Well, unfortunately, what was working fine for years ain't working now.
Yeah, can we get you a new router, Michelle?
They're not giving them out anymore because they're going to fiber. And unfortunately, we can't get fiber here yet because they haven't dug a trench in the ground and put the wire from the pole to the building.
Tell them to give you a new one. Tell them to give you a new fucking... Tell them to switch another router out. It's bullshit. You're paying for the service.
Yeah, but they're no longer giving out ADSL 2 plus bonded services anymore. I'm grandmothered. That's why reasons why they won't update it. I don't even know if the Attorney General in Connecticut will even do anything to help.
Oh boy.
Of course what if the router broke, Michelle? Of course they would switch it out for you. Of course they would. They would have to.
Well, who here is technically savvy and wants to get on a phone company with Frontier and try to straighten out people in level 3 tech support?
Well, Michelle, you have to tell them, hey, listen, the router's fucked up. I want a new router.
Yeah.
Tell them router. Michelle, if someone took a hammer to your router, right, and they're providing you service, you say the router's broken. I need a new one.
But then when they run the diagnostics, they'll say, whoa, sorry, it's not broken.
So then fucking take a hammer to it.
No, seriously, what they need to do is just go into the dhcpd.com file in their etc. directory, change the IP address to another number. What? A few seconds and send a request for new, or send up the new lease information. It doesn't take that long. I can do it on my Linux machine, no problem. Then all you do is you just type in kill
and after
space.
you do that, you need to get yourself a VPN.
I got a VPN, but they got my IP address, so they're attacking it at the man in the middle, and Tunnel Bear is encrypting all my data, but the person's actually attacking the router itself.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. Let's see what can happen. These people need to be, I would say, we need to get some hackers in there to find these people and who they are.
Encodes your packets with 256-bit AES encryption, which is good and important for privacy. Like, I'm using my VPN right now. I'm on my VPN right now.
We need to get some hackers. I'll tell you what. We need to get some hackers, and we need to find these trolls to stop them.
You gotta
Shut 'em
find these
down.
trolls.
Give 'em a taste of
That's the
medicine.
only thing we can do right now until until a phone company gets the goddamn off their ass, probably in the spring, digs a trench, brings a fiber optic cable down from the pole to the building, gives me an ONT, and then we can get a whole new IP address from the new ONT.
Yeah. That's coming in the
Calling
spring,
the
is it
police
not?
report what? What are they going to say? What are they going to tell me? Oh, we don't do cybercrime. I'm sorry, this is not a police matter because we only deal with everyday physical things like, the public disturbances, domestic disturbances. I'm sorry, distributed denial of service attacks don't count.
You know, I'm sorry to hear this. I can.
Tell
I feel your
Michelle you love her.
frustration.
Just tell her you love her. Go ahead. I love you, Michelle.
Well, I will say that I care about your well-being. You know.
All I can tell you is that I can upload videos. No one has a problem with that. The DDoSer doesn't care about me uploading videos. I can upload premieres. Again, the DDoSer can't DDoS a YouTube server easily anyway. So the premieres will go fine. They can, and they probably will try to disrupt Kick. But the difference is that Kick usually recovers fairly easily. And even so, I got a local copy so that the show will still be available even for both YouTube and Kick, as long as I upload it to Patreon. But the problem is getting people to watch it on Patreon.
I understand. I'm sorry about your situation. It's pretty bad. The only thing we can do, I would say, we need to get some of the hackers.
The appropriate authorities 2 years ago, and he never fixed it. And
well, I think what need
everybody says to me, "Oh, you're not really being affected. It's your internet."
Take control, Slingshot. It's your show. Take control.
Okay, let me explain. Here, let me explain. What I think needs to be done here is we need some white hat hackers who can deal with these people and actually track them down and actually we can basically dox the hell out of them.
Excellent idea. Excellent idea.
I have provided information in the women's group for anybody that is knowledgeable. I've given the IP addresses of the sites of hacking it from the source sites. That listing is all in the women's group, fresh out of my firewall. And I can tell you a list of some of the IP addresses right now if you really want to know. That whole 3 o'clock show was nothing but wall-to-wall ping floods. Wall-to-wall ping floods. From dozens of sites.
I hear you. Here's the thing I'm going to say is that what needs to be done, now we can't change what has been done, but we can do something about it. And I would suggest if we have any white hat hackers out here,
if you say stream on T-Mobile, that's fine. I can stream on T-Mobile.
Whoever these people who are doing this need to basically be tracked down and doxxed. You know what I mean? Let's see if they get a taste of their own medicine.
You need to go to prison in the United States under the United States Code, Penal Justice Code.
Oh, trust me, they will stop if they're doxxed. You know what I mean?
Laws.
Trust me, they will stop if they're hacked and they're doxxed and everyone knows who they are. You know what I mean? Am I not right, David?
Let me ask one question. It's a little
bit.
We
love you, Michelle. We love you.
Let me ask you a question right now. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Why do people hate me so much? Not everybody does.
All right. Michelle, listen. Let me tell you something. In life, Michelle, I meet a lot of people. Right? I meet a lot of people, and guess what? Not every single person that I meet, or I even want to be friends with, Michelle.
Well, I can explain this.
These people don't hate you, Michelle. They love terrorizing people. It's nothing personal.
Oh, I've heard somebody suggested maybe someone named Duckling on the J&L show.
Yeah, that person's a bad person.
And Yam Ranch is not off the menu either.
Well,
And
Michelle, listen.
Jerry Jackson said between the ages of 47 and 49.
All right, well,
So
Michelle, listen. Nobody likes Slingshot Warrior either. There's a lot of people that don't like Slingshot. They actually hate him.
Well,
I don't think they necessarily hate you. I think they're jealous. They try to imitate you.
because
I,
I'm
I think,
doing
Michelle, you're a
something.
good person. You don't understand the nature of evil. Okay, you just don't understand the nature of evil. Evil loves to torment good people. That's all it really is. You know what I mean? It's that they're sadistic. And what sadism is, it basically means they take pleasure in the pain of others. It's not you. It's not the fact they hate you. It's just they enjoy hurting you. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is it just doesn't seem fair. I mean, why are they so mad that I'm actually trying to make an honest to God small amount of pocket money? I'm not making a fortune here.
Well,
They
it's
could do the
not that.
same
It's
thing
just that
I'm
they
doing.
want to hurt you. You have to understand there are people out there just evil. And they want to hurt you because they enjoy it. There
Now,
are
Michelle,
people out there that like
Slingshot was
that.
a victim of this, Michelle. Slingshot took the
Frankie,
law into his own
excuse me,
hands.
Frankie. I was here at the beginning in the 1980s when interneting started to become a thing, at least in the academia field, when the early versions of TCP/IP stacks came into being. So don't tell me I don't know networking, okay? Because I certainly do.
Michelle, let Slingshot Warrior tell you how he took care of his bullies. Go ahead, Slingshot.
Now, I've had bullies in
Oh,
the real world, and I've had bullies on the internet. You got to stand up to
well,
them. I mean, you're not going to be able
this,
to please everybody. And that's the point. There are people who like you, and there are always going to be people who don't like you. And in life, you're going to make enemies. Um, it depends on the levels of enemies you make. These type of people who take pleasure in inflicting pain upon others, they make really bad enemies. And they've made an enemy of me. And if I have anything to say about it, these people get doxxed and they'll get found out.
all I
So
can
I'm
say
calling
is
upon the white hat hackers to get these people doxxed. No
all I
man.
can say is right now is I have a few local detractors IRL, but not many of them. But the thing is that obviously with this Tomasoli sword overhanging my skull every time I try to go live, it's really, really making it hard, and I'm gonna keep trying. But I really don't know how much more I can do to cramp down on the firewall. I've tightened down all the connections for DOS, everything I could do.
So you say the
And
new fiber optic connection is coming in the spring.
I would think they were supposed to be going to be ready in the spring because obviously I haven't seen them doing any trenching for running the fiber optics underground yet. They put it on the pole last spring, but they didn't actually see anybody actually getting it installed in the businesses yet.
You'll get through this. You'll get through this, and you got the support of a good people. But I think these people need to be dealt with. See, the only way to deal with a bully is to deal with them, is to strike back at them hard. You know what I mean? In a way they're going to understand. You know, you do this to someone else, well, they deserve to. Damn it, you need some white hat hackers out there to dox the hell out of them.
What
And for
exactly
law
is a white
enforcement,
hat
dox the
hacker?
hell out of them. You make sure that their lives are a living hell. You know what I
Let
mean?
me answer one of your questions to your audience right now. And he said there's no attack
You
going on.
know?
You know what? You think there's no attack going on. I don't know if there is or not. I'll have to look at the firewall after the show is over. But I think there is attempted techniques. People are trying to do it, but particularly want to destroy the morning show because
Okay.
the morning show
Well,
is never special.
All right. Wait. Just let me, people in the audience, I'm telling you right now, this is a problem, though. If it's not happening, this is how paranoid she is of these fucking people. Okay.
and I think these people need to be dealt with in a very hardcore way. They need to be doxxed. And
Right.
I'm calling upon, is there any white hat hackers here that can dox these people who are tormenting this Michelle? I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
unfortunately, I think that
like I
person's
said,
name is
I have
Bothered.
successfully, before all this BS have occurred, I was successfully able to upload a stream at 1080p at 25 frames per second, no problem. Even though I had to limit the bandwidth to fit into 1.2 gigabits per or 1.2 megabits per second, and I have been able to do that. I can't even do 1080p anymore. I can barely do 720p when the reds are worst. And I have faster internet now than I did when I originally did 1080p a couple of years ago when they did upgrade my router with ADSL2 plus bonded.
Okay. I understand this. At this point, okay, a defenses or no, I think that you got enough defenses you can. It's time to go after them. You know what I mean? And I know people are against this, but obviously they want to do this to Michelle. They deserve to get a taste of their own medicine.
Oh yeah, they have a right. They have to be indicted. They have to be brought into federal
Well, at
court.
this point,
No,
the
he's
law
got
ain't,
other ideas. He's got other ideas, Michelle. Go ahead, Slingshot. Tell her your
the law
ideas.
ain't doing nothing. So I'm calling upon white hat hackers to get these guys doxxed. All of them. I want their names and addresses out there. Let's see how much they like it.
I only have one name that was suggested to me, and the person's name is Duckling. He's on J and L. That's all I know.
It's one of John's buddies, Michelle.
It's the only thing they're going to understand.
And also, I've heard rumors that Paul and Skynet also know the ability to do it as well.
Well, if we get the right people involved, I believe if we call, I think Dave knows the right people. Isn't that right, Dave? No,
When
Yep.
the right people get involved, you let me know. I'll send them my firewall information, and they can go chew through it.
Yeah, we'll find them, and we're gonna find you, and we're gonna dox you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're gonna be in trouble. You want to do this to this person? You want to do this to innocent people? We'll strike back at you that much harder. Okay?
Bitches. Fucking bitches.
Exactly. That's only the way. That's how you deal with the bully. You strike back. They strike. You strike back harder. You know what I mean? Then they learn.
Yes, RP is a hardware issue between my router and the ISP. That is not my computer because we have a brand new computer now, and we know the computer's not the problem. Well, yeah, I even spent a lot of time running.
I'll put all their names and addresses on this stream. They're gonna love that.
Well, that would be doxing, so I think it's against TOS. By the way, Michelle, we're trying to get Justin his watch hours so we can get him monetized. What do you think about that?
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, very good.
I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I hope you can manage to get work. I mean, just be aware that once you get monetized, you're going to get a lot of yellow dollar signs.
Yeah.
So you're not going to make much money on live streams.
Well, I mean, you get, Michelle,
donations and stuff like that. And
donations, Michelle. You make very good money doing the donations.
I've been making good money on the donations.
Yeah, you make very good money, Michelle. You're getting it.
You also got super chats and super stickers even on the comments too. When you go on watching a video, there's a dollar sign button. You can click on that to make a donation as well.
That's how you do
it. So
Michelle, why don't you tell Slingshot how much you're making a month off like donations and stuff like that?
About 150.
All right. So Justin, she goes live every day, and she's making $150 a month. All right. Plus, people send her gifts and everything like that. They treat her very well.
I already called my ISP, you fucking asswipe. I already told you what they told me. Okay. Stop telling me that I won't call when I did call and they told me no. I'm so sick and tired of people telling me that I did not do when I did do and they told me no. Okay?
It's okay. Stop okay.
Pushing my buttons.
Let me explain. Right. This.
Go ahead, Slingshot.
What needs to be done now is that these people need to get a taste of their own medicine, and they're about to get it. you know. And I'm not going to put the doxing information, but you're going to get doxed, you know. For this, you're going to get doxed for doing this.
All right. For the record, I don't think Cat's an asswipe, but yeah.
But I would say I quit while you're still ahead to the trolls doing this. Quit now because you're about to get hacked and you're about to get doxed. And I'm going to tell you that right now.
Technician. They couldn't find anything wrong because the DDoSers weren't doing.
All right. It's not all right, Michelle. We'll worry about this later. It's no big deal. All right.
It's time to go out.
They're not doing it when I'm not live. They're doing it when I'm only live and only sporadically, so they won't get caught. That's the problem.
Well, don't worry about nothing. These people will be dealt with.
Well, Michelle, me and Slingshot Warrior love you. Love you, Michelle.
Yeah, you get it. We do. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not live on my own show. Okay, that's the difference. Those DDoSers are probably not even watching this show.
Exactly. But the point is that the only way to deal with these people is to give them a taste of their own medicine. And
but we don't know who
are you up for that, Dave?
We only have one team, maybe two, maybe three.
Are you up for that, Dave?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm really, really stoned right now. I can't stop laughing. Sorry.
Well, anyway, guys, I said my piece. I don't know when I'll be back on YouTube live, so you just might as well get.
Well, I'm sorry this happened to you, and God bless you.
Michelle,
I'm doing my videos because I can upload them, and they can fucking DDoS me until the cows come home. Because as long as I can get my videos up, they're not going to gain anything by it. Because if I have to, I can upload my videos on T-Mobile just as easily. Because I have two ISPs for this reason. I spent a goddamn fucking center fortune just to have a second ISP because of this. Yes, I have both, but that only gives me 100 gigabytes a month right now. So if I want to use that for every show, I can't do a very long live show.
Well, did you sleep last night or no?
Yeah, I slept okay last night.
You sure?
Yes, I did sleep fine.
Do you want me to come over this weekend or no?
Well, I'm just saying is I'm finding it very upsetting, and I'm
those bags under your eyes are coming back, Michelle. That's
Foreman are talking like I am just a child and a stupid cunt. I am not. I have been studying this stuff for years.
Have you been crying, Michelle? Have you been crying?
Not out loud.
That's
no.
it. Well, that's it. Do not worry, Michelle. We're going to handle this situation, and we're going to handle it really well.
Tiger,
let's put it this way.
Tiger, those bags are out under her eyes again.
Without the morning show, it feels like a fucking Sunday. Okay, I am so used to having the morning show. It is part of my everyday routine. Okay, and now we don't have this.
You'll get it back. You'll get it back. Don't worry.
It's totally messed up because I'm not used to having not to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning to get ready for the show.
Michelle, we love you, Michelle.
Don't worry. We care about you. And here's the thing. We're going to do something about this. We're going to make this right. Trust me on this.
Don't worry about this, Michelle.
All I can say is I know a suggestion maybe we should try to contact DVR, but unfortunately I tried and he.
Well, we know the right people. Just we'll get back to you, and we're going to give you. Trust me, these people are about to get a taste of their own sin so bad it's going to hurt. Every last one of them is going to be doxxed. Every last one of them is going to be
right now because your voice is getting garbled.
My voice getting garbled?
Every so often they try to garble your screen.
All right. I'll see you, Michelle. God bless you.
Thank you.
We love you, Michelle. We love you.
Just please unhide me so I can at least comment.
All right, we love you, Michelle.
Okay.
All right, thank you. And
Justin loves you.
Yeah. Yes, you can come up on the weekend sometime. Just let you know that you can come up on the weekend sometime.
Okay.
That was rough.
That was rough, but I think the best No, don't do that.
You handled it very good.
Yeah. You'll handle it very good. So here's the thing, what we need to do. I'm saying that these people need to get taste their own medicine. I am not above an eye for an eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
You know?
all right. So first of all, you can't dox anyone. It's against TOS. You're gonna lose your channel. All right. Like, how do you think you're
Don't
gonna
let me do it. You know,
get?
but you can do it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying, like, what are you planning on doing? You know?
Well, I would think the best course of action, they get to taste their own fucking medicine. You know what I mean? You know? Something has to be done. Maybe some hackers can do it. Maybe not us. I think you know the right people, Dave. You know? But I'm the type of person who understands bullies. The only thing they understand is getting struck back hard. You know what I mean?
How hard do you want to hit them?
Hit them hard.
Like, how
Hit them
hard
where
though?
it hurts.
Like a fucking knee to the nuts, or like a boot to the fucking nuts, and then to the teeth.
Bust their fucking kneecaps. Bust their fucking kneecaps.
Nice. Wow. So let's talk about the production of Nasty Goblins. You got any ideas or no?
Oh, yeah, my idea is simple. It's the same outline I had before. It's goblins in a small town. They come every like maybe 20 years, you know.
Mhm.
They come up from underground. They have like a there's a in the woods. There's basically like a stone kind of natural stone wall,
Yeah.
but with their compass, magic compass / medallion, it opens an entrance, so only they can get into it. You know.
And they just steal kids nonstop. They eat the kids? What do they do with the
Yeah,
kids?
they eat them.
Oh, wow. They just love eating children. So, are there going to be a lot of eating children in this movie?
No, they'll attempt to do one, and then there will be these, these working men who work at a machine shop. One of them, they tried that with one of the guys, the head guy's baby, and then eventually the rest of them figure it out, and these 10 men decide to do something about it. They realize no one's going to believe them. The police won't believe them. They'll think they're crazy. You know what I mean? So they start researching their weaknesses, and they decide they're going to go in there and take care of business. And they do.
Just a bunch of white men doing it on their own, right?
Yep.
Taking matters into their own hands.
Yep. I'm not saying that I should dox anybody, but I think the right people should.
So what's going on with your house? I heard that your house might be haunted. You were hearing noises and stuff like that.
Sure, I was. The point
Well,
is here.
what kind of noises?
Creaks, footsteps.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you hear them?
Night.
So you're laying in your bed and you're hearing creaks and footsteps through the house.
Mm-hmm.
And what do? You get up with your less than lethal.
Yeah. And nothing's there.
Have you seen anything?
No.
Does anything get moved around the house?
Not that I know of, no.
So can it be your neighbors making all that noise?
Yeah, it's possible. I'm not afraid of nothing.
Oh, you're not afraid of no ghost?
I got God. But like I'm saying I think the right people should get involved and get all these people docs. Not me. No, I mean, not you, Dave. No, I mean. But I think you probably know some white hat hackers that can do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, it's obviously she can't defend her IFP. You know what I mean? So it's time to basically go to strike then where it hurts. You know what I mean?
If she can't defend, all right, then we're gonna have to defend for her.
Yeah, and that means going after the attackers.
Yep.
I'm not saying that we should do this personally, Dave. I'm saying that you know the right people that could do it. Find them and dox them.
But what
Well,
are they
if
gonna
there's
do with the
anything I
doc?
understand, what?
Yeah, so what if someone finds out where they live? What's gonna happen?
Then they're exposed. Then they're going to quit.
I don't think that's how it works, but
Well, basically, you let them know. Do this, keep doing this, and this more trouble is going to be caused. We know where you are.
okay, so like what's gonna happen next if they don't stop?
I have a few ideas that I'm not going to say on the stream.
Does it involve a taser and maybe a Humorex? 30 joule. 30 joule. So what's going on with that guy that was up here last night? Airgun Jordan. He was very good. I like that guy.
Good, very cool. Look, I like basically you kind of mistake BB guns for less lethal and PCP. It's not the same.
Well, I mean, no offense, but like I had to sit through 3 months of you screaming about a Sig Sauer.
A Sig Sauer is a pellet.
Sour.
A Sig Sauer is a pellet rifle. You know.
That's my point. It's like, you get mad at me for calling it a BB gun, but you were running around for like 3 months calling it a Sig Sauer.
Well, that's a one rookie mistake, but you have to understand they're quite different, okay? Less lethal is designed to cause pain, and irritation, designed to cause pain, disable somebody. Now, PCP is basically just it's like a firearm, Dave. It's got firearm power.
I gotcha.
I mean, if someone gets hit with a Hots and Blitz, they are blitzed. That's it. It's like getting shot with an AK-47.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's it. Yeah. I got a feeling these trolls are listening at this point. They should know we're coming for them. Not us personally, the right people. I'd say stop now. If you know what's good for you. Isn't that right, Dave?
They won't. They're addicted. They're addicted to torment. They're addicted to misbehaving. They're addicted to a lot of things. But
have you ever seen a Hots and Blitz with an extended mag, Kitten Cat? I don't think you understand. Look up on YouTube the Hots and Blitz with the extended mag. I think you'll understand more.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. That one friggin' pellet gun that Airgun Johnny had.
Yeah.
That thing went. That thing went through a TV and like 3 water jugs.
That's how powerful stuff is.
Yeah, like it was a 50 caliber pellet gun. It fucking annihilated that shit too.
Now, which one was it? Was it at the single shot, or the Hots and Blitz, which was semi-automatic?
No, I don't remember. I just remember him shooting a fucking TV and like there were like 2 or 3 water jugs behind it.
Yeah, Airgun Johnny has a Hots and Blitz.
Yeah, it was Airgun Johnny.
It's got an extended mag. But it's a lot of, I don't know a lot about firearms, but I don't make the claim that I know everything about firearms. But a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about these air arms. They They don't know which class they're in. They don't know what types there are, but a lot of them assume that they're BB guns, they're basically airsoft, and that's not true. Some of these weapons, these less lethal would tear you up pretty much. If you get hit with one of these nylon riot balls, you ain't all the fighting, you're just gone. You know what I mean? You know? It's these things are no joke. They're not toys. That's why I use them. You know, because I can't own a firearm. They're a great alternative. Ah, yes, the AA Challenger, 50 cal. Oh man, put that one up. Yep. It can be. It can be with the PCP has firearm power. And let's not forget Lewis and Clark used PCP air arms when they were against Spaniards and Indians. So these things are no joke. They can be lethal, and they can go toe to toe with firearms. The PCPs can, and even some of the less lethals can. They have some of them have great power. You know. Don't worry, Michelle. We'll find them. We'll deal with them. Not us personally, but we know the right people. Mm-hmm. You know. I hope they're listening. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Getting PayPal donations? I mean, Cash App?
I don't know yet. I understand, Michelle. Thank you. I'll show this one. And we're going to help you as well. The only way to deal with these people is to basically give them a taste of their own medicine. How you doing, C? Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Nobody.
Do you like that show Forged in Fire?
Yeah, I do.
Show's the best.
Yep. All right. Aragon Johnny, Lewis and Clark used repeaters shooting up to 26 shots before reload. They were fighting people with one-shot rifles. That's how basically these were repeating. These things were repeating long before firearms were. You know, Lewis and Clark PCP air rifle, and it was lethal. You know. PCP, let me explain PCP. It has a reservoir, which is a tank, either in the front or the back, depending on the situation. You have to fill it with air, with either a pump, a hand pump, or motor pump. You have to have special PCP motor or a special PCP pump. The hand pump is cheaper, you know. And you fill it full of air, and you'll get like firearm power, you know. Yeah, Dare Gun Johnny, tell them about the Hodson Blitz. That is one of the most powerful ones. Oh, isn't that nice? The point is here is that yeah, anyway. That being said, yeah, like I said, a lot of these PCPs. Are you still there, Dave? Dave? Okay, I guess I'm riding alone right now. Oh, Dave probably had some of that mood, that soda, that THC soda. Yeah. All right. That being said, it's been nice talking to everybody. Yeah, mood cola or whatever. You still there, Dave? Probably not. See you, Sherry. Well, I do believe it's time. We had a good stream. Said what I need to say. You know what I mean? To the trolls out there who are messing with Michelle, I think you messed with the wrong one. You're going to pay dearly. Dearly. Okay, he's snoring now. So, got to remove you, bro. That he is there, Gun Johnny. That he is. Exactly. By the way, subscribe to Air Gun Johnny. He has some great videos. If you're into the world of less lethal and PCP, Air Gun Johnny is the guy to watch. He has a lot of powerful PCP air arms and less lethal. And he also has the repeating crossbows, so he's got some cool stuff, you know. Subscribe to him. You'll learn something about these powerful air arms. You know, the differences, because a lot of you don't understand it. I understand. Okay. I'm about to go off air. Make sure to get an extended mag with the Hots and Blitz. You need an extended mag. Kitten cat. All right, Arrogant Jay. All right, everybody. But before I go, you know what I got to do.